Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry.
This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it, and my name is Strategic.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing? My name is Coach Carvel Bailey, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Lunch and Learn. Another episode of Lunch and Learn, and where today, right, we're gonna dive into three things that the off season brings about. Right, it's March Madness at this point in time. It's March Madness, and everybody is excited. Everybody wants to be playing during this time of the year. All right. Before I go any further, let me know. I want to, again, welcome you all to the show. Let me know what city and state you're learning from, right? Let me know what city and state you're learning from. I love the interaction. I love talking back, right? I got IG on one side. I got YouTube and Facebook on the other side. But today we're going to learn, right? Today we're going to learn. Today we're going to teach about three things that the off season allows and three things that the off season brings about, right? Most people think there are like two seasons. They think it's the regular season. They think that it's the off season. It's really about 6 seasons. And I don't have time to get into that right now, but it's more than just the season and the off season, right? Because you have playoffs, you have the preseason, you have the off season, you have the regular season, you have conference. It's a lot of different seasons. And as basketball players, athletes, they have to be able to break down in small pieces, right? The only way for athletes to continue to stay encouraged is they have to be able to chop down the seasons and make them worthwhile to themselves, right? My coach has always taught me the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time, right? One bite at a time. So you're not going to eat everything at one point in time. All right, we got TC JK on, man. Listen, man, I'm glad that y'all safe, got out of Ukraine, man. I hope that y'all doing well, man. Hope you get another appointment, definitely to continue that pro career, man. I'm checking it out, right? But these are three things, even during your time, right? As a professional, this goes for college athletes, high school athletes, as well as professionals. Three things that the off season brings about. And so, you know me, I always got notes so that I can stay on point, so that I can stay focused, right? But the first thing, now for those individuals that's not playing in March, it's a heartbreaker, right? They're not playing. Everybody wants March Madness, but they're not playing. So how can you improve yourself? How can you improve your athlete to make sure that the following March, they don't have the same heartbreak, right? They don't have the same problems. So again, I'm gonna just give y'all three things real quick and I'm out of here. But three things that the off season allows for and brings about is the first thing is clarity, right? The first thing is clarity. It brings about clarity because now during the off season, athletes are able to really, really understand what needs to be done, right? They understand what worked. They understand what didn't work. They understand what needs to improve and work better. They also know what they need to decrease, right? So the off season brings about clarity, because when the season is over, now you're able to reflect. Your athlete should be able to reflect once the season is over and gain a little bit of clarity, right? Understand what they, again, need to do, what needs to be improved on, what needs to be corrected, what needs to be added, right? Maybe now, let's say a person is playing a small forward, right? Or like the swing 2-3, but maybe now they're in position to where they want to handle the ball more. Well, they may be able to slash, but slashing is different than driving, right? Slashing, you may get a good pass and be able to finish. Maybe they need to improve their ball handling, so now they can be a driver. Maybe they need to improve their ball handling because now the way that their mind is and the way that the offense is, they're going to be handling the ball a little bit more. Maybe they need to work on their post game. Maybe they need to work on their jump shot. But the offseason brings about clarity. What worked, what didn't work, what needs to be improved, right? As well as what needs to be expanded on. So the first thing is clarity. The offseason brings about clarity. And if athletes don't have clarity, they'll go into the season the following year still confused. And they'll have a summer where they don't develop because they're unclear about what needs to happen. So the first thing that the offseason brings about is clarity. The second thing that the offseason brings about is direction. It brings about direction. Now, you know, you may have an iPhone, you may have Siri, right? Or you may have a Galaxy phone, right? Or Android phone, and now you may just use Waze or I almost said MapQuest, right? I'm showing my age. Don't seem like that long ago, does it? It was using MapQuest. I ain't heard nobody say MapQuest in a long time. But, right, you may use Siri, you may use another app to find direction. But you have to have a starting point, or that GPS is not going to give you proper direction. So having the clarity is like the starting point for your athlete. Does that make sense? Having clarity is the starting point, and then you can get direction, which is point number 2. And now direction will help you now plan a way. Because with roadmaps, right, it'll also give you that roadmap, but it may give you 2 or 3 different directions on how you can get there. One may be faster, one may be longer, one may be toll roads, right, shortcut. So you have to know the pace in which you can take those directions. Again, when you putting it into your GPS, it may say, oh, this is the best route, but we found another route 5 minutes shorter because of construction or because of traffic. So once you get clarity, that's the starting point. Now you go about getting direction. And so now, during the off season, you got clarity about what needs to be improved, what needs to be worked on. And now we get into the direction, right? Well, what's the plan? So many athletes just go in the gym and they just start shooting. They just go in the gym and they just start playing. They literally don't have a plan, right? They start playing, ing, but they really don't have a plan of when they go in the gym. Most big-time workouts, college as well as professional, most workouts shouldn't take no longer than 45 minutes to an hour. 75 minutes tops. If your athlete is spending more than 75 minutes in the gym, they're wasting their time. And they probably don't have a plan, so now they're stagnant. Now they're not going in the gym, going game speed, getting game shots from game spots, Because they don't have a plan. And the reason that they don't have a plan is because they don't have clarity. So now I'm going to just go in the gym and I'm just work on everything. I'm going to just shoot a little bit here, right? Play some 21 over here, play some 32 over here, play some 2-ball over here. I'm just going and and I'm not going to go full speed because I'm not necessarily sure what I need to be working on. So now instead of in the gym getting a workout, I'm in the gym just taking up time and probably taking up space. So the first thing that the postseason brings about, the off-season brings about, is clarity. It allows for clarity. The next thing that the off-season brings about is direction. And then the third thing that the off-season brings about is hope, right? I was talking to my wife the other day, and we were talking about, right, so when President Barack Obama ran, right, it was the whole hope side. And if you're a Jay-Z fan, right, you understand that on one of his albums, he talked about the gentleman named Shepard Fairley. And so I was talking to my wife the other day, and I was like, you're the one that told me who Shepard Fairley was, and she didn't recall it, but then we went and looked it up, right? But for you all that's listening and paying attention, right, Shepard Fairley, and you can go look it up, but that big hope sign, that campaign, that hope campaign sign with President Obama was actually drew by a gentleman named Shepard Fairley. And so Jay-Z said in one of his lyrics, he said, Shepard Fairley gave us some hope. Can't believe they got a brother to vote, right? Hope. The off-season brings about hope, right? Now, hope for improvement, right? You have that hope that it can get better. Athletes have that hope that they can improve. But athletes also have the hope that things will change. Right now, my mind leaves me for a minute, but a change gonna come. Right? I always think about Malcolm X. That Malcolm X, I still get emotional anytime that I watch that last scene in Malcolm X when he's driving in his car and they showing it from different angles and he's listening to a change is gonna come. Right? I still get emotional when I watch that. And even though I've already seen the movie, I already know what happened to Malcolm X on his way to the Autobahn. But that song does something to me. And it should do something to you too if you pay attention to the lyrics. But a change is gonna come. So the off season brings about hope that a change is gonna come. Now, y'all know, right? I speak basketball, but basketball is just a byproduct of life, right? These three things also apply to life: clarity, direction, hope. But the off season brings about all three of those things. When an athlete is clear and they can sit back and they can assess themselves and what needs to be improved upon from the following year that didn't go as well as they would like it to go. Because it's March and they ain't at home. I mean, they're not playing and it's March. Or even if they won their last game, let's say even the national champions, after the season is over, right? I've been part of national tournament teams. But even after that last game is over, we all have to do some self-reflection, some self-assessment, right? And the first thing you have to do is get clarity. And that's the starting point. And then you get directions. That's the roadmap. And now if you're taking a trip, right? We took my daughter down to Nashville, right? Tennessee State University. And as I got out of Louisville and into Tennessee, right, I was having a little hope all in the mountains and all that, right? I'm almost there. And I'm tracking my time, right? I want to be able to beat the GPS, what it says, because again, with that roadmap, it's about pace. Don't go too fast. Don't go too slow. Stay on the path. Don't veer off. If you veer off, then it'll say recalculating. And now you may lose a little time. But as we were getting there, I had a little hope, man, we can get there before midnight. Because we're already paying for this room. I at least want to go before the day is over, since I already paid for this room. Let me get there at least at 11. So I ain't getting there at midnight. And now it's nighttime anyway, but let me at least get there before the next day. Does that make sense? So you have a little hope. The end of the year brings about hope once you get that clarity and once you get that direction. Hope that a change will come.
Hope that a change will come. Hope that you can improve, that you can get better. And so this is what I want for parents to really, really understand and help your athlete get that clarity, get that direction, and have a little bit of hope. Because this time can really break them. Right? They feel lost, feel like they haven't won anything. Right? Clarity, direction, hope, good life. That's my mama right there, y'all. Left that comment. Again, it's life, not just basketball. But what can you do for your athlete to make sure that the off season is beneficial for them? What can you do for your athlete to make sure that the off season is beneficial for them? Clarity, direction, hope. I'm not sure what you're going to do, but I know what we're going to do as a company. Bless the Ball. Coach Carvel Bailey and Bless the Ball. I know what we're going to do. See, a lot of parents at this point, most people at this point, as soon as the season is over and their athlete don't have clarity, don't have direction, don't have any hope, they're going to send them right to a club team or AAU team. And it's nothing necessarily wrong with those teams, but have the athlete even had a chance to decompress? Have they even had time to get clarity, get hope, get direction? Or are they thrown back into just playing? Where does the development take place? Same thing for coaches, right? They're losing their minds because they want to be playing in March. They want to get better. And so what we're going to do, because again, most coaches are just going to go and start coaching club ball, AAU ball, and they're not going to have that reflection time. Most athletes are just going to go playing, right? Go start playing. They're not going to take time to really evaluate themselves and get evaluation and know what it is that they need to do to improve, right? They know that they need to do it, but they'll rather be with the crowd. That's what most people do. But those that are serious do something different. I was watching Allen Iverson the other day, and now I'm out of here. Allen Iverson was saying, he said, when we were in the club, Kobe Bryant was in the gym. It's no government secret. Kobe has always said it. They was going club and I was going to the gym. And Kobe said that he enjoyed going to the gym during that time when he knew they was clubbing, because he knew he was getting the edge on them. Wasn't just playing games. It's about development. And so what we're going to do as a company, we're having a basketball bonanza, right? We're doing something that hasn't necessarily been done before, especially in this area, in the Chicagoland area, right? So we're having a two-day event, and we're serving the coaches, we're serving the parents, as well as we're serving the athletes. The parents, the athletes, and the coaches. Everybody gets served because everybody needs to develop, and some of them want to develop. So on Friday evening, we're doing a coaches clinic, right? If y'all are on Facebook right now, right? That's the link, right? Creating a championship culture coaching clinic. It's going to be April the 8th at 6 p.m. April the 8th at 6 p.m. And then on Saturday, what we're going to do on Saturday is we're offering a basketball boot camp. And this for 8th graders to seniors. And this basketball boot camp includes the parent informational. So the parents get to come get it too. April 8th and 9th. Mark it on your calendar if you need to drive to Chicago. It's going to be at the Matson Recreational Center, right off the expressway, I-57. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself there so that you can get some clarity, some direction, and some hope. For my people on IG, right? Just go to carvelbailey.com. Go to carvelbailey.com, and it's on the website. The clinic is on the website. The boot camp is on the website. Go to carvelbailey.com and get yourself registered. Both events, we're limiting the number of people. Still COVID restrictions, all that. We're limiting the number of people at both of these events. And they both will sell out. Because too many individuals nowadays, they may lack clarity, direction, and hope. But a lot of them didn't even know that that's what they needed. And that's what we're going to provide. All right. So listen, I got to go. I hope this made sense to y'all, right? Let your athletes know it. Share it with your athletes. Get them to understand so that they can improve. But again, April 8th and 9th, you want to make sure that you are in Matson, Illinois for this event, for this 2-day event. All right. Coach Carvel Bailey, I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Peace.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry.
This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it. And my name is strategic.